Spring Fever?
Spring Fever Limited. We manufacture bed springs, top of the line. A good night's rest means you have spring fever.
Elected president, can we talk about it in my office?
We ship our springs everywhere, 1,000 gross a day, and I'm in charge, me. And for 12 years, we've never had a problem. Our springs arrive on time in perfect conditions until now. And it's my fault, but it's not my fault. But they're blaming me, and they want me to do something about it. Now, I don't know what to do. I've never been in a situation like this.
That's terrible. How could anyone expect you to be responsible? Well, it's not your fault. Well, you know, like, how could they possibly?
That's right. And I put them on a train in Teaneck, New Jersey, just like I always do when I ship to one of our major buyers.
Like always.
And I do mean major buyers. This bed manufacturer accounts for nearly 1/5 of our total sales.
1/5? That's a major buyer. But still, how could they blame on you? I mean, how could they blame on you? Well, you know.
That the springs were soaking when they arrived. That's right!
Soaking?
And rusty.
Rusty!
Totally unusable.
No!
This is our largest delivery of the year to this company, and every crate of water was useless, junk, slag, and my boss wants to know what happened. And my assistants want to know what to do next. And I have no idea how a crate of wet and rusty springs arrived. Okay, well, I do, but it's not my fault. And I don't know what to do about it.
That, of course not. This is horrible. How could anyone blame you?
You're not exactly to blame.
You didn't get the shipment wet.
No, but...
How could you let them expect you to be responsible?
I suppose...
Answers. Everybody wants answers. How could you give people answers when all you have is more questions?
Well,
Isn't that right?
I suppose I could.
Of course it's right. How do you expect you to give people answers?
Well, I suppose I could.
The transportation company, the train station, the Lord Master. Of course they could, but so could you could, but so could they.
Well, I guess it is sort of my job to be.
The weepy boy, the mole guy,
Actually,
doing anything. Of course. Everybody's waiting for you.
no, I mean, they're not.
Doing anything, of course. Everyone's doing their jobs by doing their own disasters. It's totally unreasonable, irregular, it's irrational.
I think you are being irrational, Mr. James. Do you have a place where we can talk about this calmly?
Calm! How can anyone be calm? This is one of the main total sales of Springfield, and you just delivered a gazillion rusted bed springs.
It's not a gazillion. It is hardly the end of the world. Can we please talk about this rationally?
Crisis Inc., don't panic. This is Lila. Oh, I'm sorry. Please hold. Crisis Inc., don't panic. This is Lila. Oh, I'm sorry. Please hold. Crisis Inc., don't panic. This is Lila. I'm sorry. Please hold. Crisis Inc., don't panic. This is Lila Frill. What can I do to slow you down? Oh, I'm sorry. Please hold. Hi, I'm not sure I'm in the right place. Stop! I know who you are. Cut this out.
Just don't forget the duck!
Yes, I know who you are. You're the Panic Corporation. It's just that... Yes, we'll move your regular appointment to Thursday, Mr. President. I understand it's hard to make it when you're out of the country. Was that? I'm sorry, our client list is confidential. How can I help you?
I believe I have... Mr. President?
Some people need our services more than others. Did you say you had an appointment?
Yes, Jennifer Waters with
Oh yes, you called not that long ago. This must be a really immediate crisis
the
situation.
worst. It started when...
I'm sorry. Tracy, your appointment's here. He'll be right out.
I'm just not sure why I'm here. I mean, I know why I'm here. It's just that I'm not sure this is the type of service I need, you know?
Nobody ever thinks they need us, but if you consider the number of calls we get... Oh my, the calls! Crisis Inc., are you still holding? Great. How can I settle you down?
Catastrophe! It's an absolute catastrophe out in the world. Keep revolving and something all gonna come crashing down around us.
Where?
You're Miss Waters?
Yes?
And you're just standing there, so calm, so cool?
Yes? No? I mean, are you Tracy?
Of course I'm Tracy. Who wouldn't be Tracy at a time like this?
What?
See, I can't even think straight. I said I'm Tracy, but of course I'm not Tracy. I mean, I am Tracy, but not at a time like this. I mean, who are you? What happened?
It's work.
Of course it's work. It's always work. We wouldn't be standing around here having a panic attack if it wasn't work. What happened at work?
There was a problem with an order.
An order! It's always an order! Why do these things always happen to orders? We send something else and it should be we send something, an order out and it should be somebody else's concern.
Exactly.
But it comes right back at us.
Yes.
Slapping us in the face.
Well, not exactly slapping, but...
Dumping somebody else's problem on our desk, soaking us so we can't even keep our heads above water.
Yes! No, I mean water. That's the problem.
Water! It's always water. Water?
Yes, of course it's water. That's what we do, or what we sell anyways.
You sell...
Spring Fever Limited is one of the world's greatest purveyors of bottled water. We sell bottled water right at the source. Other bottlers buy from us under their own names. You wouldn't even believe some of the brand names they buy from us.
And yet?
We sent out one of our largest shipments ever this past week.
And
it never arrived.
it never arrived!
Some idiot had 1,000 cartons of pointy metal springs on the same boxcars. And do you know what pointy metal springs do to plastic containers full of water?
No!
Yes, they poke holes, and water doesn't stay in containers full of holes.
No, it drips.
It pours.
It gushes.
It floods. The B&O Railway is now the B&O River.
That's terrible.
I know.
And all because of...
Some idiot and his pointy metal springs. He deserves to be throttled.
I agree.
Yes! No! Well, I'll have to call you back in 10 minutes. Well, I think this crisis is a little more immediate than North Korea, Mr. President.
Was that again?
Did you tell him I'm with another client?
He always thinks his crises are more important than everyone else's.
Wait, you're his...
But enough about some boob on the phone. Let's get back to throttling the bedspring man.
Yes!
No!
No?
No.
No, no, no. We deal with our problems calmly.
And he should...
And he should pay.
And he should pay.
He will pay. I'll have the idiot responsible for every drop of water that is missing, and he will pay it back. And then he'll pay back for every container that his coils of destruction ruined. And then,
And then I'll go after that idiot!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
No!
And then that idiot will pay!
Somebody has to pay!
Darn right! And it should be the person that sends crates of water in containers that are easily punctured. Water! Who sends water by train? I know!
I'm thinking that maybe there's just an honest mistake here.
Not now, Lila. We're making progress here.
You're darn right there was a mistake, and I shouldn't have to be the one to pay for someone else's problem. I mean, I can lose my job. Oh my gosh. I can lose my job. I don't have family, and I won't even have my career. Ah!
Lila, I almost got Mr. Coyle into the office. Look what you've done.
I'm sorry, it's in there is...
All gone in a rusty orange flood of corrosion.
Now I have to start all over again.